Every man believes he understands what women secretly dream about. Candlelit dinners, tender kisses, petals on the bed. Yet here's the uneasy truth: what truly plays in her imagination late at night is far deeper, more instinctive, and more dangerous than she'll ever confess. She won't voice it. She won't whisper it to her closest friends. But every woman holds on to one consuming fantasy that gnaws at her quietly, a forbidden longing that would stun you if she ever revealed it. And the reason she hides it is simple: because if you knew, you'd never see her through the same eyes again. So listen closely, because I'm about to uncover what women truly crave in silence. And once you grasp it, you'll never view her the same way again. 1. Her hidden desire to surrender control. Every woman you've met carries this secret tucked deep within her mind. She'll never write it in her diary, never mention it over drinks, never whisper it even to the man she trusts most. But it's there, burning, waiting, alive. Her forbidden dream of giving up control. On the outside, women are taught to appear strong, independent, untouchable. They build careers, raise families, and keep everything in order. They'll insist they don't need anyone, that they've got everything handled, and they do. But in their most private fantasies, that control doesn't excite them, it drains them. What their bodies crave is its opposite. They long for a man who makes them feel safe enough to release, to stop performing, to hand over the reins, and simply let go in a way they never can anywhere else. This is why women are drawn to confidence, to calm authority, to men who move through the world with self-assured ease. Because deep down, her secret desire is to dissolve into that certainty, to feel the thrill of being led, desired, consumed by something undeniable. Think about it. All day she makes decisions, calculates, organizes, keeps everything running. But desire doesn't live in the mind, it lives in the body. And the body doesn't dream of plans and lists. The body dreams of release, of being pulled out of the endless cycle of control, of being swept into something primal that lets her forget herself completely. That's why, in her private fantasies, she imagines moments where she isn't steering, where the man doesn't ask for permission every step, where she isn't thinking about her hair, her words, or her performance. In her secret dream, she can finally surrender, be undone, overtaken by raw, unapologetic passion. And here's the paradox. The stronger and more independent a woman is, the more powerful this fantasy often becomes. The executive, the leader, the one who always seems composed, she's usually the one who aches most to let go. Because the higher her daily walls, the sweeter it feels when they finally crumble in the arms of a man who knows what he's doing. But here's the twist: she'll never say it aloud. Why? Because it exposes her. It makes her feel vulnerable. She's afraid you'll misjudge her, think less of her, or twist her honesty into weakness. So she hides it. She plays the role of the composed woman in daylight while secretly longing for the opposite when she's alone. And if you ever see that glimpse, if she ever lets it slip, you'll be shocked by how deep it runs. Let's look at the psychology behind it. Why does this desire cut so deep? It's about polarity. Masculine and feminine energies pull toward each other because they're opposites. Feminine energy wants to feel, to flow, to yield. Masculine energy seeks to direct, to claim, to ground. When a man embodies calm confidence, the feminine responds instinctively. She softens, opens, releases. It's not submission, it's nature. It's the timeless dance of attraction. And the forbidden truth is this: the fantasy of surrender isn't about fear. It's about safety. A woman can only give herself fully to a man she trusts completely. That's why the ones who hesitate, plead, or constantly seek reassurance never glimpse this hidden side of her. They don't evoke surrender, they evoke caution. But the man who moves with quiet certainty, who doesn't flinch or beg, that's the man who unlocks her secret longing, because she feels, without a word, that he can hold her. And when she senses that, her entire body yields. Picture it. You're at dinner. She's commanding the conversation, witty, poised, magnetic. Everyone is drawn to her. Then you lean closer, drop your voice, and tell her you're leaving in 5 minutes and she's coming with you. You don't plead. You don't justify. You simply say it with a steadiness that leaves no doubt. Outwardly, she might smirk, tease, or roll her eyes. But inside, she trembles, because in that instant you've pulled her from her mind into her body. You've ignited the very fantasy she'll never confess being guided, claimed, unable to resist. And here's the dangerous part. Once you awaken this side of her, she'll never see you the same way again. Every other man will seem smaller by comparison. You'll be the one who reached the secret she hides from the world. You'll be the one who gave her what she craves, but can't admit the thrill of losing control. So, when you hear women describe their ideal man, listing all the sweet, polite, publicly acceptable gestures, remember that's just the mask, the version she can say aloud. The fantasy that keeps her up at night, the one she'll never put into words, is this forbidden urge to finally let go, to lose herself in the hands of a man who won't hesitate, to surrender her control and discover the pleasure waiting on the other side of release. She won't tell you. She'll deny it if you ask. But once you catch it in her eyes, once you feel it in her body, you'll know. Every woman holds this forbidden dream. The real question is whether you're man enough to awaken it. Because here's the truth, she'll never confess. Every woman carries this one forbidden desire. She'll smile sweetly. She'll talk about romance. She'll tell you she wants flowers and candlelight. But behind closed doors, in the dark corners of her mind, she aches to lose control, to be claimed, to be wanted so fiercely she can't fight it. Most men will never experience this side of her. They're too careful, too timid, too afraid to lead, and so she buries her fantasy, wearing the mask of the good woman, while secretly craving the one man bold enough to bring it to life. The question is, are you going to be that man? Or will you stay blind to the truth, letting her deepest desires remain locked in her imagination instead of in your hands? If you want more of these raw, unfiltered insights, the things women silently hope you'll never discover, hit that subscribe button now, because what you've just read is only the beginning. And drop a comment below. Do you believe women would ever admit this fantasy outright, or will they always keep it hidden? Share your thoughts, because once you understand her forbidden dream, you stop being just another man and become the only man she can't forget. You've just seen how much of what we assume, what we think we know about people, often hides something much deeper beneath the surface. And that's exactly why this channel exists, to explore the unseen layers of human nature, relationships, confidence, and psychology. If this content made you pause and think, if it gave you a new perspective or made you see something familiar in a completely different way, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it. Start a conversation. Because understanding people isn't just about observation, it's about connection. When we learn more about what drives us, what scares us, and what shapes our behavior, we begin to see the world more clearly, and we grow. So if you found value here, if you enjoy peeling back the layers of what makes us human, take a moment right now, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Every week, we dive deeper into psychology, attraction, and emotional intelligence topics that challenge how you think and transform how you see yourself and others. And if you know someone who would resonate with this message, a friend, a partner, anyone who loves to understand the why behind people's actions, send this to them. You never know which video could shift their mindset or spark a realization that changes something for them. Because at the end of the day, awareness is power. The more we understand each other, the stronger our relationships become, and the more control we gain over our own lives. So don't just watch, engage. Comment below with your thoughts, your experiences, your questions. This channel isn't just a broadcast, it's a conversation, and your voice matters here. If you're ready to keep learning, keep growing, and keep exploring what lies beneath the surface of human behavior, subscribe, share this video, and join this journey with us. Because this is just the beginning.